very good versus Lycan. It used to be just as good because of the physical damage, and it's just obnoxious for Lycan to deal with.
Yeah.
But
and there's the DP.
There's the DP like we were talking about. So that's
area, but won't be able to pick up that kill and may just have to suffice with just a pick up on that Hellbear. Now picks up his level 2, but DJ, he's already gotten the healing salve up. A man fight between the two, but mid one, he's going to make it a 2-for-1, and now he comes in. The Sunstrike over the top, and this could be our first blood as DJ cleans through with his axe. They can't really pressure a Death Prophet like this, but he can continue to try and pressure this top lane. He's going in big time. The Sunstrike over the top. That'll finish off Jarix, giving mid one some much-needed golden experience, and now they start cutting the creep wave. Matumba Man is fighting back against the
mid. He's got a point in Wex, so he can go into Ghost Wall.
Mid one going to be caught again here. Is going to be hit by the Infernal Blade. Slowed down. The Sunstrike right in front of the tier 2, and Kuro hit by that one is taken out. Beautiful paralyzing cast from 343. Another Spirit Siphon will go down, and 343 may actually get taken out by Fada, who right-clicks him towards the end. 4-3 now as they lose support for support in the mid lane, but they really wanted to be able to pick up that Invoker kill.
Beautiful rotation.
That top lane is decently pushed in. Same goes for mid, so it could be that Liquid might be able to get the successful rotation out. Meanwhile, Fada's already going on to the axe. Will be able to catch DJ out. The right clicks are going to be enough. But back to bottom lane. Mushi going to be caught in the kinetic field. Won't be able to escape from this gank, it seems. And Liquid can easily turn this into +1 as 343. He's also going to go down as the amplified damage follows his movements all the way through the trees. And he has no real hope of escape. The only thing he can hope to do is stall up Liquid's push into the tier 1 tower, but mid one may still end up going down as Fada's Exorcist is not quite out yet. But he does manage to get the Ghost Walk at the last second.
Everything about that gank just so good. They put themselves in a position to get a tier 1 tower.
He knows he only needs a few more seconds for the rest of Fnatic to be back, but now he's been doomed up. DJ's here, but can't get the call up in time, and now his ally's already dead. He's been glimpsed back to base.
When you dive a tower like that and you've got a Disruptor Glimpse to back you up, you feel so safe knowing that that follow-up, that respawn from the act isn't going to be something that you can punish you, and the threat of his Blink initiation with Godstrength is brutal.
Yeah, you can see the Blink initiation from DJ here. Matumba Man's going to get popped just like that. There goes the Aegis, but still, they do have the glimpse back. DJ going to be pulled back into play as Mind Control should be able to finish Mop. Matumba Man now pops his ultimate from the vacuum into the Meteor Blast, and that just pops Kuro. He gets taken out. Matumba Man trying to challenge, but he's going to get caught in the paralyzing cast. Good slithering crush, and actually allows Matumba Man to be able to make the escape away. Ohio has been doomed up. Fada's right in the middle of everyone saying, hit me. He's got all the exorcism damage to be able to take out Fnatic one by one, and they're going to look for a little bit more. Mid one does manage to get off his Ghost Walk in time, pulled back into the counter, gets off the old scepter, but now it's going to be Liquid surrounding him, able to take him out. That's going to be a full wipe as Liquid take control back by forcing the ultimate team. They are being scattered out. Liquid are setting up here by 5-man smoking through the lane, wrapping through. Fnatic know what's going on though. They're going to run into 3-4-3. That's our free pickoff. Let's see what Fnatic do from here. They're actually going to start retreating out. 3-4-3 definitely dead. Fnatic, he do about to go. That call. Static Storm over the top of Matumba Man. Almost immediately goes down by mid one. Top of the Doom. Now gets hit by the Slithering Crunch. There's the trade up, but Mushi still going forward. Ion Shelf plus the BKB. Knows he can't fight this though. Has to leave DJ behind as Liquid take 4 and will be able to now push forward into the tier 2.
Yeah, they focus everything on the Lycan, which is like, here come Fnatic though. Smoking up, looking to engage.
Smoke across DJ. This is an important initiation. Will be able to get it to the Sunstrike over the top. Will be able to blow up Mind Control. They can just get a little bit more physical damage, but it's not quite enough. Maybe Sven, he comes forward, goes straight for Mushi. They actually pass off and will be able to help the Sven with the cheese. He gets the stun onto Mushi and they start targeting him down with the amplified damage. But Axe, he gets the call onto both of them. Here comes the cleave damage, but will it be enough? The amp damage is too much actually. And now Fada, he's cleaned up some of the heroes in the back and will be able to join the rest of his team to make sure DJ stays down 3 up from Fnatic, and that is going to be only for Disruptor and a cheese used. Mid one, he tries a little play there with a Sunstrike, but things off. Eul Scepter will be used by Fana to dodge that one, and you may see this whole entire bottom lane of Rax just being taken out. The vacuum into the Stormbolt, not going to be fast enough. The BKB is used first, and now they turn and try and take out mid one. He's forced the Eul Scepter onto himself, unlikely to be able to get away. The amp damage and physical damage, too much combined. And yes, indeed, Liquid will take that first lane of Rax at bottom. The glimpse to be here, and 3-4-3 very likely to get taken out. Looks like the Wolves. Stormbolt actually right after the Stormbolt. You have to jump in. DJ managed to counter mind control, but it may not be enough. There's the vacuum pulled right back into the wall. Matumba Man gonna have to just take a ranged Rex and runs himself back through mid. A lot of things being used there. It looks like they still managed to get the Witch Doctor thanks to the extra movement speed and the run down, but they're not able to. We'll see whether or not they can continue to do so for the next 10 minutes, as Liquid may just be able to close out this game. They're waiting for the right kind of initiation, though. They're not trying to just full up 5-man through the mid lane, as we have talked about the danger of that Darkseer. With the wall, Mushi is going to be jumped on. There goes the Doom. They managed to purge him as well. No BKB save from him, and that'll be a long one with Kuro keeping his vision on him, but still DJ managed to get the counter initiation. 3 BKB, 3 brawlers running through and just eviscerating the poor Witch Doctor, and they're going to find even more. Mid-one forced to pop his BKB, tries to get out. Good deafening blast to buy him space, but will it be enough? The Ul Scepter on mind control. They had the vision trying to keep up, but Mushi ends up going down. 100 seconds on the clock for him, and that could just be the end of it as Liquid finally get the kill.
His buyback will come off cooldown, so he does have one last hurrah here.
They have the Exorcism. Jerix, he sends one back, trying to get DJ, preventing him from making his Blink Dagger initiation. A second lane of Rock's about to fall, but
Maxing out both Wex as well as Exort means that AoE Deafening Blast isn't coming till much later. He still needs 2 more levels before he even gets it.
they are trying to control their own fate, though. Fnatic playing to win, not just to not lose. They're going to push out with this smoke and might be able to take a fight here onto Liquid, but mid-one's going to be spotted out first. They get off the BKB on the Doom. That's not going to be a good initiation, as now the Doom falls on his head. He's not going to be able to have much impact at all. It's just going to be left mid-one against 2, as both the INVOKER as well as the poor Axe are just left out in the cold, it seems. The rest of Fnatic trying to retreat, perhaps holding on to just the buyback saves, but it seems like neither one of those heroes have them.
Kuro's just trying to chase and keep reapplying the Doom onto Mushi, who's desperately trying to get back to his fountain. Kuro gets another purge off.
Oh, Mushi, he just wants to get back, but now the Glimpse is also going to be able to catch him. He'll never be able to escape from this Doom, as it stays on him all the way through until his death, and DJ will call it for his team. Liquid take game number 1.
I mean, Kuro's axe pickup on the Doom, chasing down Mushi. That was the third fight in a row where I've just watched him completely take Mushi out of the picture. As a 4-position support, when you can negate the impact of your opposing team's super carry Sven, you're getting a lot of value out of that Doom. That is something we just haven't seen from most Doom picks in this tournament.
Yeah, definitely the interesting, Aghanims was very effective in this regard, and it seemed
up, there's going to lack damage, and Lion they pretty much prepped for that initially in the draft from Team Liquid.
And there's the Medusa.
And they do the Medusa, but
I just feel like this wastes the Beastmaster. I don't know.
Yep.
Good. Oh, no, the courier. No, it's going to be sniped out by Kuro. He needs one more hit, but can't quite get another block from, oh, beautiful timing from Ohio. He'll pick up the counter. Go, no, not quite enough. The counter ward laid out. They have the vision. Kuro does end up going down indeed to Ohio. It comes down to the last second now to the top lane. Mind Control's going to be up next. He does get hit by the magic missile. Fakes out the Slithering Crush to force mid-one to go for it, but may actually still be able to get the kill. Not quite enough, though. Off the back of 30 HP, he will be able to back himself on quite low. The sprint comes out, Mind Control not actually gunning for it. And instead, it will just be the Fnatic supports trying to secure that rune for Mushi, filling up that bottle. And they're actually going to try and cut across. Moving the Dusa with them is something that is a bit unusual, but it may just end up working.
Anticipating a life stealer TP, I think.
And jump in, Mind Control is going to be hit by that rolling boulder, immediately wiping him out with the Mystic Snake, and now they're going to reveal Kuro as well. He's got the jump away, but nothing to jump to, as there's no TPs whatsoever from Liquid, but it doesn't seem to matter. A dive all the way into the tier 2, but that's where Fnatic halts. Back up and maybe try and go for this tier 1. This might just be what turns the game around a little bit for them. The silence combination, Primal Roar also being used. They want to make sure there's no hope of Matumba Man being able to escape from this one, but he might actually be able to do it. Pops a rage, gets the figure from the side, and they've already taken out one. Matumba Man hungry for more, will have the help of 3-4-3, but no, they're actually going to be able to get a beautiful silence, another armlet toggle, but Matumba Man, he can't survive through it. Kuro gets in this just in time to dodge the magic missile and gets his level 6, but he may still be caught as they've lost his other support. Fnatic, though, seem to be out of counter vision. and it will just be a 2-for-1 still.
Lands like Slatter, Lifesteal with Diffusal, very effective.
The stun lands, but can they actually do this one? They swap him back into the silence. Will be able to get a little bit more. Fada now hit by the Primal Roar. The stun misses. Nice dodge from Fnatic, and they surround the Alchemist. Fnatic heating up. Look for more. Jarek's going to be the target. He still cannot get that blink away. The team looks to be able to break down those trees. Finds the double for mid one and pressures the mid lane. Unbelievable. How many pickoffs were just kind of useless for Fnatic in the first 10 minutes of the game, but now they're actually finding the important ones.
Yeah, they're finding the big ones.
Fnatic just keep on finding the right kills, and they might still be able to, oh no, that is so much damage. That is an Echo Saber for you, folks. That jump in, stun, amplify damage, and Matumba Man almost one-shots him from there. And with this, they're gonna try and get some more, and they're gonna find it too. DJ smoke screened up. Not really a hope or a prayer to be able to get away. They might be able to get more. Nice block out there from Jarek's. Hope to be able to keep Ohio in place long enough for my control to get here. The swap goes down, and now Ohio turns around with a Primal Roar, but it gets hit first by Flada's unstable concoction, and that'll be a 2-fer.
They found up the Necro books. They're going to get Roshan. That Liquid
His ultimate before the follow-up. And
great scan. They see Fnatic coming towards the top lane.
That's perfect. They may still get caught though. The silence not going to be on time though. Matumba Man still hit by the Primal Roar. They're going to be able to get the kick in, but if Mind Control does get some control of his own with the Slithering Crush. Matumba Man almost going down here underneath that one. Fights against Necronomicons, gets the Infest, but it's Kuro who's going to immediately get revealed out, take it down. Matumba Man finally does lose his agents, but Fada and Mind Control are still plenty healthy. Mid one fights up against Fada, does have to back himself away though. Matumba Man comes back into play. 3-4-3, and the Phantom Lance are both going to end up going down. Mushi just trying to escape back to his tier 3 tower, but Liquid knows there's nothing left from Fnatic. They just keep on trucking all the way into the base if necessary, but it's just not. Fada picks up the triple kill, and they now look towards that tier 2. The river, but they're going to run straight into Liquid. Yet to see whether or not this is fortuitous for them. As the smoke does get popped by Kuro. Not looking good. Mind Control gets the stun with the Infest out. And already one down from Fnatic, and they're going to lose more. Ohio's going to be pursued out. Open wounds not letting him get away from that smoke screen. And Liquid, take 2, are going to lose Jarek's, but Midwan is going to be caught. Both the smoke screen as well as the Slithering Crush makes it all too easy for Fada and Matumba Man's physical damage to cut right through him. And now they're going to try and go for those Necronomicons. They can look towards towers. They'll have just instant death for any of these heroes. But Fnatic, they know they can't give up too much control. And I love this decision. They're actually going to go for the swap, trying to get the Mina silence. They will be able to get the Primal Roar at least, and they might just kill. No, they get the Infest out. Matumba Man looking okay with that range. Now the stun, Slithering Crush, follow-up Hex, double Impale as well. Matumba Man gets his hands on those cores and starts ripping them asunder.
Wow, that rage reaction from Matumba Man, so good. It meant that only physical damage was there.
Being for free. Not anymore. They're just going to go for that tier 3 tower at least. Stun goes out. Now the jump in, Slithering Crush. They immediately turn around. And what a punish. Fnatic, they're going to lose both their heroes it seems as Mushi gets drained of his mana, drained of his life. And the mid laner Brax about to fall. Fnatic just getting drawn out into the opening for Liquid to continue to punish, as they're now going to look for even more. They've got the tier 2 at the top lane already gone, so they can push this tier 3 now and see if they can force yet another. Still have the space to go back for Roshan if they want to. Now, what Fnatic desperately need is some sort of catch here before Liquid can get outside of the base, but that's just not going to happen. 3-4-3 couldn't get the swap down in time, and even then, you're unlikely to win that fight anyway. So 2 lanes to Rax by 30 minutes. Liquid with the largest lead. Kuro with the Infest Bomb ready to go. Is going to jump on Ohio, take out the Primal Roar out of the equation, and get 3-4-3 saving mechanism out of there as well. Fnatic now left their 2 cores, but they're not going to be big enough to take this fight alone. DJ, he tries to get in, gets a decent ultimate, but it just doesn't seem to need enough. The smoke screen goes down. There goes a finger. Mushi left alone against the world is Liquid. They all get stoned up, but it doesn't matter. They persevere and take out Mushi, forcing the quick GG. The crowd favorites, they love these guys, they love DJ, but they're going to have to wave him goodbye, as this was their last game here on the main stage.
A top 6 finish for Fnatic, very formidable, but Liquid kind of living up to the expectations on this team. One of the tournament favorites, played absolutely immaculate Dota here in this best of 3, and they had 2 series today, but